covering the villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Residents honor Old Glory on Flag Day. Plus, villagers show off their sparring skills. June 14th is designated as Flag Day. An area of residents gathered at Veterans Memorial Park of the Villages for the annual Flag Day ceremony on Wednesday.
Thank you, dear Heavenly Father, for this day, this place, and all who are present. Today we especially want to thank you for our country and its symbol of our flag, and what it stands for not only here in America, but also around the world. Today we continue to pay tribute to our comrades who have not only stood up for your teaching, but also stood up for our flag and country, which you have blessed us with. This country, which stands throughout the world as a beacon of hope and freedom. Again, we ask you to be with our country in this time and allow us to take pride in this symbol, our flag, and may you always continue to let us remember what it stands for, as we are one nation under our God.
Enjoy some more patriotic images found around this community in recognition of Flag Day. After this short break, we learn about a creative class, so stay with us.
This hurricane preparedness tip from VNN and WVLG is brought to you by the Villages Insurance.
Hi, this is WVLG Senior Forecaster Dave Toll. Our furry friends need to be cared for during a hurricane as well. What's the best approach? Create a pet survival kit and include spare litter pan for your cat, clean wipes, trash bags for waste disposal. Create or purchase pet safety kit. Be sure it contains gauze pads, adhesive tape, cotton balls or swabs, 3% hydrogen peroxide, ice pack, disposable gloves, scissors, tweezers, antibiotic ointment, syringe or turkey baster, liquid dishwashing soap for bathing, towels, flashlight, saline eye solution. Have an evacuation plan for your pets. Know your nearest pet-friendly shelters and hotels ahead of time. Do not allow your pets to drink from puddles or eat unknown foods. Keep listening for more information, including pet supplies, tips, and detailed information to keep on hand during hurricane season. Presented by the Villages Insurance, and thank you for listening to your Villages Soundtrack, WVLG.
Last month, Dory Villadumas started teaching her first session of pottery beginner hand building through the Enrichment Academy.
I saw the need. I work in the studio over at Mulberry, and people are coming in all the time saying, I want to be in the group, but they don't have any experience. So that's when I saw the need that we need to have some experience, you know, to teach them so they know, so they can get in the other clay groups. First thing we made was pinch pots, and they made little gnomes, which were really cute. They did a great job. And then we did coil pots, and that's what some of them are glazing today because they've been fired. And then we made boxes to learn how to do slab, and they've been glazed, so they're picking up their glazed pieces today. Well, I love teaching, and I love seeing the creativity. Once I give an instruction and I tell them to go ahead and start working, I can see the wheels turning, I can see people asking questions and, you know, wondering how things are going to work, and it's just exciting to see the creativity. These people have done a great job. They've been excited about it. I'm proud of them. And they'll all get a certificate when they leave saying they passed and they did a good job.
On Monday, she started teaching her second session. A third session begins July 24th at First Responders Recreation. You can visit the enrichmentacademy.org for a course catalog and register, or just go to an at-your-service location.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Thursday's high 92, overnight low 74, then going into the weekend, highs in the upper 80s, low 90s with overnight lows in the 70s. Chance of rain every day in the upcoming forecast, anywhere from 20 to 40% in Florida's friendliest hometown.
After seeing a photo in the Village's Daily Sun featuring a young kid doing fencing along with an instructor, Village of Point Siena resident Doreen Lothar was inspired and motivated.
And there was a 6-year-old, and to me, I said, if that 6-year-old can learn, I can learn. And I've been going ever since. It's a good sport, it's physical, and the one thing we do is be honest. If you got a hit and it didn't record, you can say, I hit, you know, I got hit, is honesty. And keep on trying, and there is homework in the beginning, I know I did it, is learning how to hold, plant my feet and to go along. The foil would be the lame, you have a lame on, and that is your target area, front and back. That's not the mask, not the arms or legs, that's off target. Épée is your whole body, from the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet to the tips of your fingers. That front and back, that's your target area. Saber, you wear a jacket and a mask, they're all metal, and that's your target area. Head and torso and arms. Good attitude, ready to have some fun, laugh. Even laugh at yourself for what you're doing, a pair of sneakers. And we have some equipment that they can use. Come in, we'll teach you the leg work because it's 75% leg work. And then the rest is chess game. Is you're trying to outthink and outmaneuver your opponent. If you have problems with your legs, we have chair fencing, where you would sit in the chair and somebody else would come and fence with you. We love to have people come and see and ask questions, and just, if they're curious, come and see us. We'd love it.
The fencing club meets from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mondays at Odell Recreation and from 1 to 3 p.m. Thursday at El Santiago Recreation. Up next, a baseball fan's legacy lives on. We'll be right back.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible. So call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
I'm going to need a pound of bologna, a half pound of Swiss, and hearing aid special.
One moment.
This is programmable, right?
What am I, a doctor?
Why buy a hearing aid where you buy your groceries?
Our doctors of audiology and licensed hearing aid specialists do one thing and one thing only, hearing aids.
You don't have to go to a big box store to get an inexpensive hearing aid.
We fit only the world's best hearing aids at the lowest prices anywhere, we guarantee it.
Call today and try any hearing aid absolutely free. Visit EliteHearingCenters.com.
Back in 2011, Art Plant founded Red Sox Nation in the Villages, and it became the largest Red Sox fan club in the country. We were there back in March 2021 when the club showed their appreciation for Art. In November 2022, Art passed away, and the Boston Red Sox honored him with a social media post on the team's Facebook account. Art's son Gary contacted Red Sox president and CEO Sam Kennedy to thank him personally for the tribute. Gary mentioned that his son Nick was a pitcher in high school and college, and both he and his dad Art hoped that someday Nick would pitch for the Red Sox. That led Sam to asking if Nick would like to throw out the ceremonial first pitch at Fenway Park on June 28th, and Nick accepted. 14 members of the Plant family will be in attendance. Gary knows Art will be there in spirit, smiling down on his grandson. A 6'7" rising Villages High School sophomore is attracting some attention on the basketball court. 16-year-old Chris Washington was extended a scholarship offer from Florida State University on Sunday while he and his Buffalo teammates attended FSU's team camp. Chris was most recently ranked the number 14 player in the class of 2026 by ESPN. He has received 3 scholarship offers already from Division I programs, but this is his first offer from a Power 5 school. Villages head coach Colt McDowell says Chris works hard and earns everything he gets, and they are excited and proud of him. Now, he says, they know the job is to make sure they keep Chris hungry and humble. Last season as a freshman for the Villages, Chris averaged 10.7 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks per game. The Leesburg Lightning hoped Tuesday night's game was a turning point. The Lightning defeated the Orlando Snappers for the second time in 2 nights to end their 0-5 home start after snapping a 5-game skid on Monday. Gabriel Santiago says they kind of flipped a switch, and he thinks it's all based off of energy as they rode that wave to a 10-4 win. Leesburg shortstop Hector Mangual led off the bottom of the 4th with a double and later scored on a Brooks Bryan sacrifice fly for Leesburg's first run of the night. Then in the 5th, Hector doubled in 2 runners as Leesburg cut into the Snappers' lead and went on to get the win. Leesburg is back in action Thursday at the DeLand Suns. And congratulations goes out to Villages High School graduates Cole Bolin and Michael Gilliams, who helped College of Central Florida win the National Junior College Athletic Association World Series Championship June 4th. Cole hit a 3-run home run and Michael hit a 3 RBI double as the team won 13-6. You can read about these 2 baseball wins in Wednesday's sports section of your Daily Sun. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Is diabetes ruining your life? Diabetes Relief Care, located in Majuvia Life Centers on 441 and Lady Lake, can help you get back to your active lifestyle. With our diabetes treatment, insulin is administered as a hormone rather than a drug. Majuvia will co-manage your individualized care plan with your doctor for treatment, testing, and clinical results. Call for a private consultation and see how our diabetes treatment can help you. And yes, we accept Medicare. Visit drcvillages.com or call 352-644-9512.
This is VNN.
The Players Theater of Southern Oaks is about to combine humor and drama into one show. They will present Calendar Girls, based on the 2003 film starring Helen Mirren, which focuses on cancer. Cast member Beth Ellie says this is a story of love and hope, the support that comes from leaning on your friends to get you through the hard times in life. Remembering even through sadness that you can have a laugh. Deli Sack says the play is touching and heartfelt, not a heavy show, but by any means, she says, it will change you. She describes her character as a powerhouse and kind of a spark plug, and within the play, you will realize friendship is enduring and forgiveness is important as well. You can see Calendar Girls at 4 and 7 p.m. June 20th and 21st at Savannah Center. Tickets are $37, available at a Villages box office location or through thevillagesentertainment.com. The Sharons Cabaret series had patrons cheering for villains last week. Christopher Ryan performed villain songs from musicals and Disney shows during It Feels Good to Be Bad. He sang Hello Little Girl from Into the Woods, Pretty Women from Sweeney Todd, and Cruella de Vil, to name a few. Between songs, he shared insights about his time performing the songs in a professional setting. He finds it important to find a sense of humanity in the characters he portrays. The Sharon music director Gary Powell was on the piano for this cabaret series that was held inside the Sharon's Lobby Lounge. Village of St. James resident Tina Shimpino really enjoyed Christopher's performance, saying she loves his deeper voice and incredible range, and she plans to come back for the next event. It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
When it comes to sudden onset hearing loss, it's idiopathic, right? We don't really know for sure what causes it. The leading theory is there's a very small blood supply to the inner ear. When the blood is blocked or can't get through for just a little bit of time, it kills or damages parts of the cochlea, the basilar membrane, and the outer hair cell. Steroids are designed, right, to blow everything open. You do a high dose for 10 to 12 days. If the duration of time is short enough between onset of the sudden hearing loss and the steroid therapy, it just works 72, 76% of the time, up to 76% of the time. So that's why we say don't delay. Does it always work? No, but the sooner you start, the better your chances.
Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.
Beautiful and unique artwork from 22 members of the Colored Pencil Painters Guild is currently displayed in the Art and Craft Room at Lake Myona Recreation. These are the latest creations from a judged show. Club President Mary Tugas says they want to educate the public that this is a fine art medium. They are not just for coloring books. Village Santo Domingo resident Sue Francis Learning Turner won a first place blue ribbon. Victoria Peterson's colorful 24 by 36-inch drawing of her grandmother's kitchen titled Wash Day earned a red second-place ribbon. Shirley Gambardello's first ever colored pencil piece called Heirlooms received a yellow third-place ribbon. Patricia Buckard was happy her colorful fish moving underwater called Fancy Fantails earned her a fourth-place ribbon. These and other award-winning colored pencil creations will remain on display in the Art and Craft Room at Lake Myona Recreation through September. If you enjoy free musical entertainment, and who doesn't, The Villages is the place for you. These are the bands scheduled to play Thursday night. That's all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of Thursday's Daily Sun to read all about the new Sawgrass Grove Teaching Kitchen. Keep embracing the Village's active adult lifestyle.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
There are many factors that can make a golf hole difficult to play. A well-placed bunker, a lurking water hazard, or a razor-thin fairway. 18 of those holes stood out to our golf professionals as the most challenging. All of them require patience, skill, and a little bit of luck to master. Here are the 18 hardest holes of golf in the Villages. This might be the hardest starting hole in all the Villages. With water right and out of bounds left, accuracy off the tee is critical. Subsequent shots aren't any easier as the out of bounds and water run the entire length of this par 5. This tee shot is extremely difficult with a sloping right to left fairway and the majority of golfers slicing the ball. The second shot is normally too close to the tree line or in the trees to go for the green. With a robust hazard, this par 3 is all carry. If you come up short, you will have to reload and try to carry the hazard again. This hole has one of the narrowest fairways you'll see with large oak trees protecting each side, requiring an accurate shot off the tee. The green slopes both in front and back, making it difficult to keep the ball where you want it. Golfers typically don't use a brand new golf ball when teeing off on this par 3. The tee shot requires the player to hit over water and avoid the 3 green side bunkers to have a shot at par. We actually have to adjust the tee markers based on pin position on this par 3 with water short, left, and behind. Players are pleased to find one of the sand bunkers or grass bunkers as long as it's dry. This par 3 presents a unique challenge. With water on the left from tee to green and a large oak tree framing the right of the green, there is great risk-reward depending on the hole location. This nearly 400-yard par 4 from the white tees is all you can handle. Don't get caught in the left side fairway bunker, or a double bogey is on the horizon. This par 3 presents a great challenge for players of all skill levels. The island green requires pinpoint accuracy or the player will be re-teeing with a penalty. A demanding par 5 that requires accuracy off the tee and a long carry over water on the second shot. The approach isn't any easier, as the green is surrounded by bunkers, making par a great score. This long uphill par 4 will require a good poke off the tee. The 3-tiered green is guarded by bunkers on the left and makes putting a hit or miss affair if you don't land on the right tier. This tight par 4 has out of bounds to the right and water to the left, making an accurate drive key. The approach isn't much easier, as the small green tilts right to left and a miss almost assures a bogey. This 438-yard hole presents a narrow landing space off the tee. A closer than it looks green and a false front bunker make this hole a tough par. Water lines the left side of this tricky par 5 from tee to green. Club selection is critical on the tee shot. As designed, landing areas require accuracy and aggression is often punished with penalty strokes. A very challenging hole that brings water into play. The green is 50 yards deep from front to back, making depth perception a major problem on the approach shot. A tough dog leg par 4 that requires a perfect tee shot to reach the corner. If you don't reach on your drive, there is no use in trying to cut the corner. Just lay up and go for the green in 3. Don't let the large green fool you. Even reaching the green in regulation doesn't guarantee a birdie opportunity. This par 4 demands a good drive and an accurate approach to avoid the hazards around the elevated green. Out of bounds right and water left create a very difficult tee shot on this hole. Trees on both sides of the green make the approach shot even more difficult for those trying to attack the pin. The Village's golf pros say these are the 18 hardest holes across our 12 championship courses.
Central Florida, the only name you need to know for a great used car is Jenkins. We take in trades from all over the state, so we can offer you access to over 1,500 quality pre-owned cars and trucks at every Jenkins location. Every one is fully inspected and reconditioned to our highest standards. Plus, we've got finance plans for everyone. Looking to sell? You'll get more at Jenkins. Get paid on the spot, even if you buy somewhere else. So if you're buying or selling a pre-owned vehicle, the only name to know is the Jenkins Auto Group.
The variety you want, singers and songwriters.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
Motown. The British Invasion. Rock.
Born to be wild.
Dance. Pop. And even some disco. It's all for you. Your Village's soundtrack. WVLG.